everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Cecilia Kuma from Playwrights Project, and we are delighted to bring you plays that were written in response to Black Girl Sings and written by the men at Donovan State Prison and Centinela State Prison. And we are working there with them to write plays. We have some of our teaching artists here in the room, Tori and Mo. We're so grateful to have you here. And we are going to jump right into this. It's just going to be a reading of the works that they've done. And we will be beginning with an untitled play by Gabriel Flores at Centinela. And the characters are Anna, who is a 35-year-old woman, smart, beautiful, wife of David, and she will be played by Tina Brown. And David, who is a 38-year-old, fun, outgoing husband of Anna, and he will be played by Cortez Johnson. In the couple's home, oh, nope, I switched that up. We have David, who will be played by Kendrick Dial. In the couple's living room, it's Monday evening, and Anna walks in and sees David sitting at the kitchen table drinking coffee.
What are you still doing here? I told you to leave. I don't want to see you anymore.
Yeah, I heard you. But I'm not going anywhere.
Get out. I don't want to be with you anymore. Don't you get it? It's over. Done. Pack your stuff and leave. I'm filing for divorce tomorrow.
Why, Anna? Tell me why.
Because I don't love you anymore.
You're lying. Yes, you've been distant lately, afraid. But out of love with me, I don't buy it.
I don't care what you buy. I'm telling you, I don't love you anymore.
I'm not going anywhere. You want to know the truth? You've been lying to me, hiding. I know you've got cancer. The truth.
How? What? Who told you?
No one. You think I can't recognize the same disease I had? The doctor visits. I am your husband. I think you're just trying to push me away to protect me, but why? You still by me when I got cancer?
Because I know how hard this is going to be on you. I don't want you to see me wither away into an unrecognizable person. I don't want you to resent me.
Why would I resent you?
Because it was so hard, David. When the illness did to you what it did, how I had to watch you suffer and suffer. It was too much for me. It broke me, and sometimes
What, Anna? What?
Sometimes I just wish you would die already. I had to clean you and bathe you and feed you, and I had to hear you moan and babble and cry like a baby because of the pain. Your outburst at me, I resented you for it. Sorry.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry. Why didn't you say anything?
How? How could I tell you something like that? That I resented you and wanted you to die so I could have peace? Not you, me.
Beautiful. Because I love you. Because when I said for better or for worse, sickness and health, I meant it.
I don't want you to go through this. I don't want to go through this, David. I don't want to put you through this. Please, just go.
No. I won't abandon you when you need me the most. If we suffer, we do it so together. And I promise you, I won't resent you.
Why? How can you even be so sure?
Because I love you.
End of play. And next we have a rap by Devontae Graham, performed by Cortez.
I'm locked in this cage, but I can't let it get the best of me. No letters from my loved ones, feel like I'm all alone. Baby mama's always stressing me. All they want to do is trip. I've been thinking about my kids, and they the only ones left to me. They the only ones that's going to carry on my legacy, the only ones that seem they're going to care for me. I was in the streets and I let it get the best of me. Now my mom's doing her best trying to take care of me. I'm at the end of the road and trying to find a way to go. Getting sick of stress because it makes me feel old. Every day is a struggle, just trying to find a way to grow.
And now we have You Don't Get My Soul for a Cigarette by Michael Stillman, performed by Tina.
When the day is through and the time is right, how I dream of you through these lonely nights. But my days seem longer and my nights are few. Can't you see, baby, how I'm missing you? But they got me here in this bad place to be. Can't they see, babe, how it's killing me? Through these lonely night dreams. My little babe, I wrote this lullaby for you because my days seem to never end, and trapped from within these walls, thoughts of what could have, should have, and may have been raced through my mind every waking minute without you. My nights seem to pass in the blink of an eye. When I wake for a moment, I feel you. I miss you. I love you. Only to be reminded by sight that I am here. Every second without you kills me from deep within. But this white woman says she will help me find you if I sing for her. You are my light and hope. I will never stop searching for you. I love you. Forgive, Mama, for all your lonely night dreams away from me.
And next we have The Poet by Dante T. The setting is in the visiting room of the California State Prison, and Amber, 27, is sitting at a table, staring lifelessly into the distance, awaiting her boyfriend Julian's arrival.
Hey,
Hey,
Amber, what's wrong?
Julian, I can't do this anymore.
So, what are you saying? You can't do this or you can't do us?
Julian, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Why do you always have to do that?
Do what?
Turn everything that I say around as if this is somehow my fault. You left me, remember?
And so what? You here to break my heart and get back at me for leaving you? Amber, I love you more than life itself, and I'm doing everything that I possibly can to come home to you.
You've always had the right words, just not the right actions. If you loved me, you would have thought about that before you decided to go out and commit a crime.
Amber, I was stupid, and I didn't know any better at the time. All I knew was I had to take care of you. And I know that by me being in here, it doesn't make things any better, but if you leave me, you'll take a part of me I can never replace.
Well, I'm sure you'll find a way. You always do.
11 years, 7 months, 21 days. You've been with me, and I know that it's my turn to take care of you. I assure you that I'm not the man that I used to be. I'm finally free.
Yeah, and so am I.
Amber, please, before you leave, can I recite a couple poems that I wrote for you? Death is love and life is pain. Will I perish before the day my passionate flame comes back to me? The fears come in black and gray. I'm a shadow amongst your flames. No stars, no moon, no hope, no faith. The sun is gone, I've lost the day. Without your light, I've lost my way. Until the day you're back with me, every day will be purgatory. I fear the day I'm forgot, no longer in your beating heart. I cannot bear the painful thought without my love, there is no life. It's like a knife has pierced my heart, and as I bled for every drop, I look for you but cannot stop. Your smile, your joy, your warmth, your heart.
I'm sorry, Juliet. I can't do this anymore.
Amber, wait.
It's okay, she just needs time.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't have much of that left. I didn't even know how to tell her.
Tell her what?
That I have cancer and I'm dying.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Especially with all that talent. Like, I'm sorry if this comes off as sensitive, but did you write that? Do you have more?
More?
Yeah, I'm an agent / assistant to a publisher, and I'd like to offer you a job.
Thanks, but without her, there's no me.
Hey, what if I help you help me? Then would you be interested?
What do you mean?
I'll help you win back the love of your life by getting you published and earn some revenue the right way, and help you polish up that broad portfolio.
Yeah? And what do you get out of it?
The expression of life cultivated from the heart. I get my first best-selling author under my belt, along with a huge bonus, of course. And I give you my word, you'll reserve all the rights and credit. But it wouldn't hurt to give me a little recognition of discovery. Hey, here's my card. Think about it.
End of play. Next we have The Ohio Rain by Edward Garza. The setting is a table bench in a prison yard, and Melody and Darling, 2 African-American female inmates, are interviewing and signing up inmates for the prison stage play when Eva, a white girl, enters.
I want to sign up.
Girl, do you know this is not going to be about the history? It's going to be a history about the black woman's soul in regards to our travail in America. This ain't no screen test for housewives of Orange County.
My woman tells me I got the look of a sassy black woman.
And your woman's apparently delusional. Again, this ain't no reading for Anne of Green Gables or Alice in Wonderland. So take your Jack and Jill ass back to the yard.
I had a black pimp once.
Yeah, and I had a white sugar daddy. That don't make me the illegitimate daughter of Thomas Jefferson.
The way I see it, we all are suffering here equally. And last I seen, we was all crowded into the same cold showers and dining hall. And on visiting day, our children play together.
Can you dance or sing?
Ever heard of Sonia Sanchez, Maya Angelou, Nikki Giovanni?
Hey, don't get smart.
I write, and that's my life, my blood, and what keeps me from going insane. My story won't bother yours, because all of our stories is each other's stories.
Let her go on and read, or someone might try reverse affirmative action.
A little girl smiles and sings her songs while her mother still has all her circus clowns lying up outside the door. Her daddy ran away because she's as pretty as her mother at 16. Or maybe it's the Ohio rain. And all her dreams are unwritten poems saying a little prayer that she'll be free before they die. And her last line says a girl doesn't need much. DiCaprio and an old Chevy will do. She remembers blue California skies. She's almost done counting the miles. There's a restless boy awaiting her arrival, and winds that don't bring hurt blowing warm through her chestnut hair and hippie skirts. Walking carelessly down the street, her eyes and words want one faith called love. Now all her life fits into a shoebox, with cold winter following her. And now all her questions are gone. The sun shines through the darkest clouds. Remembering freedom began like a lost child clutching carnival balloons. And she'll refuse to carry a cluttered handbag full of prescription pills, fully aware Cinderella got pregnant from a hoodlum long before Prince Charming came along. And now, some little girls arrive in life with empty trick-or-treat bags and Easter baskets.
Sign her up. We will get her to play she'll get on the bus at South Central just before the 1992 riots.
Brilliant.
Don't look now, but here comes Maria Ortega.
End of play. And now we have Morals by Mikhail Webb. Joshua Snow, a young college student who prides himself on his ability to do spoken word, is with his father, Samuel Snow, a strict Republican congressman. They're at a fancy restaurant where the lights seem too bright. It's 6 p.m. and not too crowded, but the people who are there all seem to be uptight and well-dressed. They're at their table, and his dad is talking to them.
Son, what do you do in those taverns you go to? It's very impressive. But your views couldn't be farther from the truth. You do realize that a lot of college graduates like you will soon be out of a job because of those who are in this country illegally. The very same people you stand for and defend in your writing, you do know that, don't you?
Dad, we just have to create more jobs. We really have to recognize that there's a need for that in this country. Create more jobs. That's what your president prides himself on, right? Just create more jobs, Dad. Stop tearing families apart because you can. It's peaceful, it's productive, and it's positive. What's wrong with that view?
Stubborn to the bone you are, just like yours truly. But here's the deal. You know we got that convention coming up, and we're in real need of an opener if you want to showcase your spoken word talent. Thing is, I want you to create a piece that doesn't necessarily shine on your views, but mine.
That's what this dying together thing is all about? Look, I'm not even gonna pretend to trample my morals for what? Just to fill the spot? I can't believe you even asked me to do that.
It's not just to fill a spot, Joshua. It's voting season, and I need every vote possible. Recognition of my brilliant college student son who shares the same values can't do anything but help me right now. And think about the platform you'll be on. You can really make a name for yourself, son. The way you put words together and make them own every moment, the way that they're a part of, is out of this world. It's going to be TV. The press will be there. This is your time to shine.
Okay. How's this? Land of the free, America is what we pride ourselves on being, but borders, walls, and injustice are all that I'm seeing. Muslims are not welcome, and you immigrants must go. It's to make America great again, yours truly, Joshua Snow. Something like that, Dad? Do you really think this could be my big shot? I'll get my shine when the time comes. No need to be fake. Gotta stay true to my morals, and I will draw the masses. Just wait.
Samuel Lee's shaking his head, paying them.
That was fantastic, young man. I've been at the table behind you the whole time. Look, we Democrats also have a convention coming up, and you're exactly what we need. We've got the press and big names, too. What do you say?
Oh, man, that would be great, but look, I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. Yeah. I couldn't do that to my father. He's an idiot, but I still love him. Thanks for the offer. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you, Pops. At least not right now.
And now Jay Phillips takes us back to Baton Rouge, Louisiana slave quarters, where Mama Dia walks into the room and catches her daughter Lulu packing a satchel.
Child, what you think you doing? It's almost time for you to get them children fed. Ain't no time to be running out and running around the woods with Sam. Put that down and help me cut these knuckles. You know them boys gonna be a powerful hungry when they come in.
I just changed the bedclothes at the house this morning, Ma. And now Big John come and said Mr. Sweet done called me to change the bed sheets again. Mom, I had to go. Please, Mama, I don't want to go. I already done told Sam to meet me at the road when he get dark.
At the road? What you mean at the road? Girl, looks like you trying to run off. What done got into your head? That boy done talk you into running off with him? You just gonna leave me here with you, me and your brothers. Take off with Sam to God knows where. Oh, Lord, they gonna come after y'all with them dogs, and we gonna be lucky if they don't string that boy up. I'm gonna go right over there now and talk to that boy daddy. I don't know what's done got in your head. You don't know what's out there in the world. I've been to the city with Miss Lincoln. You don't want to mess around with them folk in the city, with them boozing and carrying on. You must have lost your mind.
Mama, it's my idea. Mr. Sweet ain't really calling me up there to change those sheets. Ever since Miss Lynn done took sick, he been getting up on top of me, Ma. And he keep on, and I ask him to please don't, and he tell me what I want no matter none, and I was lucky that he likes me.
So you thinking that running off is gonna make it better? What else do you know, girl? We got a roof over our head and we eat every night. I'm sorry, baby, that he done took you, Lulu. But leaving ain't fixing it. We don't gotta put up with much. But out there, in the world, you're gonna have to. Maybe if you don't complain too much, he'll keep off of you and keep you in the fields and give us some good cuts of hog.
I don't want no cuts of hog. I'd rather be in the field. I'll pick till my hands bleed, and I'll stay out till the night, and my knees give out, and I'll take the sun on my back and dirt in my face, and I will never go back. I'm not never going back there again. And me and Sam, we're gonna run off, and we're gonna take some north, and we're gonna be free. We're gonna be free, Mama.
North. You don't know what's between here and there, girl. They got the men on the highway. They're gonna take you, and you'll end up on the block. Big John see the paper. It's a new law saying that anyone can snatch you right back to where you left, and you be a fugitive slave. And anyone they snatch up, they's gonna get paid for.
Mama, I miss my time. I ain't gonna say if it ain't his, he gonna be with Sue, Mama. We supposed to jump the broom after we done pick him up. It ain't right, Mama. Mr. Sweet don't put a baby in me, Mama. I know it ain't his. I know it ain't in my heart.
Sweetheart, it's gonna be all right, baby. I got took too. After a while, they stopped calling. Big Mama told me, just like I'm telling you, it's better to give to one than be taken by two. When you was little, your pa stood up when they took me, and they strung him right up quick. They left him hanging out there for 3 days, child. So, I'm telling you now, if you run off, they're gonna do the same thing to Sam. And if you don't come when he called, he gonna let Ketchup or Jackson take you.
We now cut to Glenn Jefferson's next scene, which is with Sam and his friend on the back road, on the side of the road leading to town.
But I don't know what taking Lulu.
Boy, only been here a little while. She be here.
But something I ain't told you. Ain't nobody gonna be able to find that old Mr. Sweet no more.
What you around about, Sam?
Lulu don't know. I know Mr. Sweet been getting on top of her. I heard him earlier this morning telling her, please stop. She don't want to do it no more.
But you know when it's done, Sam? What you done?
I run that bowie in him after she left the barn. And then I put him in a hole to cover him up. And I put all the hay on top of him.
Do Lulu know what you done, boy? Mr. Sweet Old White gonna be looking for him. What you done, Sam? What you done?
Ain't nobody gonna be looking for him no time soon. He's supposed to be going to Mississippi, and that's why he get on top of Lulu before we leave.
I don't know, Sam. I don't know. We're gonna surely have to get you up north before they find him.
Ain't nobody gonna find that old Sweet. They gonna think he died on the road somewhere, fell off in the river, you know.
We're gonna really have to figure she was Lulu.
Boy, they got nothing to do with us, Buck. Don't you know that by now?
Don't say nothing like that, Buck. Just don't. Don't you say that.
Well, if the Lord did, why would he let Mr. Old Sweet do that to Lulu?
End of play. Now, Melvin D.L. Price Jr. takes us to a Texas prison in 1933, where Jay Brown, a 28-year-old singer-songwriter from the Deep South, is strumming an extremely worn-looking guitar.
They say Lincoln abolished slavery. Lincoln abolished slavery. They say Lincoln abolished slavery. They say Lincoln abolished slavery for me. So if I work and no one pays me, but reds me daily, did Lincoln abolish slavery? Lincoln abolished slavery, slavery for me. 'Cause my hands are tied, my lips are cracked. Louisiana sun beats on my back. Say my body works, the chain ain't mourn, while my mind thinks back to a girl named Jane. Her hair was red, her eyes was green, the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Warden came into my cell. I was picking my guitar, escaping hell. A proposition he tried to sell. Said, I know your story, and I know your name, and I know how much you miss me, Jane. Across my desk, a competition came. I know you well, and I know you sang. Should be nice if you could win this thing. Might make a pretty penny for me, but for you, I said you might go free. And as I left, I almost sang some Jenny's breath. It almost came. I sat in my cell in the dark of night, scratched my head and rubbed my eyes. Prayed to God, broke down and cried. I wrote what I had deep inside. For all the years I've been locked inside. It was simple, and it went like this. It said freedom, freedom, beautiful, sweet. Freedom, freedom, I've been singing for life. Freedom, freedom, beautiful, sweet. Freedom, freedom, I've been singing for my life. Freedom, freedom, beautiful, sweet. Freedom, freedom, I've been singing for my life. Freedom, freedom, beautiful, sweet. Freedom, freedom, I've been singing for my life.
And now Lauren Holshers, he brings us to Los Angeles in 1990s with an ode to Tupac. We have Suge Knight and Tupac in the studio.
Ain't you glad I got your ass out of that NY prison and brought your ass to LA?
Damn straight, plug. Of course I'm glad, man. I'm grateful.
Then act like it and get your ass in that studio and make me some more hits. More hits equals more money.
Man, you making all the money. I'm just getting the crumbs. You gotta start breaking me off. This whole relationship is one-sided. Remind me of this black woman from the early 1930s. They called her Pearl. Some white woman come visit Pearl in prison, got Pearl to record some of her hits, and then gave Pearl only a cigarette per song. Pearl got crumbs. White lady got rich.
What you saying? I'm like that white lady getting rich off those whole black pearls.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, Big Suge knows a thing or two, and I know who this black woman Pearl was. Her name is Alberta Pearl Johnson, a prisoner in Texas convicted of murder. She had talent. Don't compare yourself to her.
Well, I am comparing myself to her. She had hits and only got crumbs. I got hits and that's all I'm getting for this, crumbs.
Yo, man, I got you, Pop. But you tripping. You owe me your life. That white lady never got Pearl out of prison. I did that for you. Any idea how much cheddar that costs? Yeah, that's what I thought. You have no clue how quick you forgot that. Like I said, you owe me your life, blood.
Yeah, I owe you, but not my life, Suge.
You should be happy with the crumbs you're getting. More you be making in Rikers Island. Think you be rapping for cigarettes in prison, just like Pearl? And since you want to compare yourself to that biscuit, how about you get your biscuit ass back up in that studio and make some more hits? Work that debt off.
Man, I feel like I made a deal with the devil that I can't cancel.
Welcome to hell, brother.
End of play. And our closing piece is Black Pearl Sings My Soul's Inspiration by Jeffrey Milo Burks.
Black Pearl's fame is not simply her rise from ball and chain. From within her heart, from her voice, spewed the seeds of hope and change. First sung by ancient kings and queens who raised the great civilizations of Zimbabwe, Mali, and Timbuktu. The empires ruled by Queen Nzinga, Menelik, and Shaka Zulu, just to name a few. Black Pearl, her songs were the balm that healed a sick nation. The gospel, blues, jazz, reggae, and hip-hop changed the situation, cured a people, diseased in the mind, blinded by fears, rooted in complexions of self. Susanna knew too, the power of those old songs and how they could move nations, correct revelations, and embolden the abolished to brave annihilation at the hands of the angry lynch mob, morally all alone. She helped to keep alive the memories of grannies and moms singing and humming to villages and babies, strange lyrics and names of folks we'd never know or see. But those loving words, melodies, instilled images of great leaders, teachers, mothers, dads, we hope to be someday.
Black, precious little girl, you've been in the background much too long.
Black Pearl, pretty little girl, let me put you up where you belong.
Black Pearl, we love you. Your spirit and your songs will forever live on in our hearts and minds.
I'd like to thank our actors. And I'd also like to recognize the teaching artists who are in the room, Mo and Tori. And Tina also teaches with us, and all of these actors have also come into the facility and performed the plays that the men have written at Donovan and Centinela. So we are grateful to you for this opportunity to share the work with you. Just a quick minute to tell you a little bit more about it. So we work with 3 groups over at Donovan and 1 at Centinela, which is out in the desert. We guide each of those individuals to write plays based on whatever they are inspired to write about. For this particular reading, we read some of Black Pearl with some of them and more of it with others, whichever we had time for in those groups. And then they went away and wrote these plays that you saw today. And we're grateful for the opportunity that the rep extends to us to make that possible. We're also grateful to Donovan and Centinela for bringing the playwriting program in and to the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, which partners with the California Arts Council to make it possible to bring more arts opportunities into prisons throughout the state. It's such an important opportunity for them to be able to express themselves and to redefine themselves beyond the label of criminal, so that they can start seeing themselves or continue to see themselves in a positive light, and to recognize that others see that in them as well. Many will be our neighbors, and we want to make sure that they are appreciative and respectful of what we all share. And we talk about that a lot in the playwriting classes, is those universal needs, what brings us together, and why theater excites us and brings us together, is that we understand what, oh, my light's going, but that we recognize those shared values that we have, and that we all want love, respect, and understanding. So thank you for taking the time to listen to these works today, and may you enjoy the show.